Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Holly in the Sky and welcome to America. That's right, we are in America and I've officially been here today for a whole month. So today is going to be all about my first month in the USA. Now this video won't quite be coming out on the exact day of my 1 month anniversary, some would say, because I've been very slack with my editing because I've been so busy having fun, getting to know my family, getting to know my area and just getting to know the kids. And I've been busy working, so I kind of let my editing slip a little bit. First off, before I start, I have to say a huge thank you. Thank you to every single one of you that have subscribed to my channel while I've been off on this adventure. I started with not even 100, I hit 100 and I wanted to send out a thank you video to my first ever 100 subscribers, but I was traveling and I was on a cruise and I was on a flight from Australia to America and everything got crazy, but please don't think that I don't appreciate it because I really do. Thank you so much. Now something crazy happened. I thought I would just be saying thank you to 101 of you, but no, I'm saying thank you to not 101, not 500, not 1,000, but 2,968 of you. That's right. That is how many of you I'm saying thank you to. So thank you for subscribing to my channel. It means the world to me. I didn't think that I would get that many subscribers at all. So it means the world to me that you appreciate what I'm doing. And I just wanted to let you know that I appreciate you all so much, and you've made my heart soar, honestly. I don't know what else to say other than a big fat thank you. Now that I have done a terrible job at thanking everybody for subscribing to my channel, let's jump into my 1 month update. So I've officially been here for 4 weeks. I'm going to break it down into the weeks because my weeks have been slightly eventful, I should say. So I'm going to talk about it in sections. I've got week 1, week 2, week 3 and week 4 because that's how many weeks are in a month. You're welcome. Week 1 was the training school, week 2 was my first week with the family, week 3 was Seattle, and week 4 was my first week on my own as the working sole au pair of the family. That was a mouthful. So week 1 was pretty amazing, pretty hectic. When we finally touched down in our destination, JFK, we were picked up by a cultural care representative. She waved a little pink flag, had the little logo everywhere, and then she transferred us to 2 other representatives, the drivers, who drove us to the Hostra, who drove us to our university and campus. Now, once we were dropped off there, we basically were left in the hands of some more cultural care members, and they gave us they sorted out our room key, our internet, where we're going to be staying, our luggage, all of that sort of stuff. And they sorted it out. Then they showed us to our rooms, and then we were pretty much left alone until school, which was nice but also a bit daunting because we didn't really know where we were going and we had places we needed to be, and because we were like not knowing, we missed our welcome lecture. We got there for the food, which is important, but like we missed the welcoming stuff and how to sort out your I-94 number, all of the important things. Get into greater detail at a later date. The school days themselves weren't actually that bad. They were just really long and really dull, especially because most of the stuff you're learning is common sense. Even though it's common sense, it must have been a heck of a lot easier for me as a native English speaker going through all the things than a lot of the other girls who were coming over and learning English. It was a really long day for me, let alone having to translate everything in your mind as the teacher is speaking and then reply in English. So I have mad respect for all of those girls who were in the classes with me. Well done. We basically had 3 or 4 days there. At the end of the first week, we were all separated and we had to say our goodbyes, which was one of the hardest things because you meet some really amazing people. The girls, you just become fast friends, and I miss them already. I miss them every day. We have a little group chat that we talk to, and when my vlogs of the whole thing come out, you'll get to see some of the crazy girls that I'm referring to. But yeah, I miss you girls. Anyway, moving on. On the Friday, we all got separated. We said our goodbyes, departure day. We all got onto different buses, planes. Some people were picked up by their family. And I had a 7-hour bus ride from New York all the way to Maryland. Now, it was actually painless, which is quite funny. I had a whole row to myself. There was a lot of space on our bus that I kind of stretched out across 2 rows and just napped on and off throughout the whole thing. And our bus driver was a champ because he got us there an hour early, which meant that none of our host families were there to greet us and we were there to greet them. And lots of families didn't appreciate that because they wanted to surprise us and be there with balloons and flowers. But it didn't make any difference to me because I finally got to meet my family, the girls and the old au pair. Week 2 was basically getting to shadow the old au pair. She is amazing. You know who you are. I'm keeping her name private because I haven't actually asked her if I can talk about her on here, so I'm gonna do it in code in case she wants to remain anonymous. But she was amazing. She helped show me the ropes, so to speak, which was great to have some inside info and tips on the family. And we were put in contact by my host family back at the start of her year, so we've been chatting on and off. So it was nice to finally meet her and get shown around. Like, I had basically an inside man to tell me what the girls liked, what they didn't like, what they were allowed to do, what they weren't allowed to do, just show me a little bit of the local area. It was amazing. My first week with my host family was a bit of a roller coaster for me. I had some feelings and emotions that I wasn't quite expecting, and it was really, I guess, hard to see how close the family were with the old au pair, and knowing that she was going to be leaving and they were all going to be sad and I had to kind of, you know, replace her. So you always want, like, you wonder, am I going to have this relationship with them? Am I going to be able to build something that was this special? And in your first week, I can tell you, you feel like the answer is no. And that's okay. I was completely overwhelmed. I was feeling nervous. I was a little bit scared at some point, not of anything, just of the year ahead and all of the changes. It was very daunting being in the new family and being the new au pair where everyone has these great connections and you're just there like, hi. I think it was the very second night I felt really homesick, and I've never experienced feeling homesick before. And it wasn't anything bad, it was just when you finally get to your family, it hits you. Like, the first ever week in America, you're in the training school, you're with all the au pairs, you're making friends, you're all excited, you've got this excited, nervous energy hovering everywhere because we're all in it together, we're all in the same boat, you're making friends. It's not like you're not alone, you haven't broken off into those parts yet. You have this group and you become so close, and then you move to your family and it's super exciting, like, to meet these people, but it's also really scary and terrifying at the same time because all of your friends are gone. The people, like, your first friends that you make in America are suddenly gone and you have to start again, and you're a stranger in someone's home in the best way possible. But that's the only way I can think of describing it. You're a stranger in that person's home. So it was strange because I've never felt homesick before, and I didn't miss Australia, I just really missed my family. The third week was Seattle. Yep. I got to go to Seattle with my family on their family holiday. It was amazing. The old au pair and I feel bad to keep saying that. I'm sorry, it's just gonna sound repetitive. But basically, we spent 2 days in the city together exploring. We stayed in Chinatown. It was amazing. We walked around everywhere. Murderous hills. So many hills. I was not expecting Seattle to be like that. Anyway, after our 2 days exploring the city, we met up with the family at their grandma's beach house, which was amazing. It was just a nice time in a really relaxed environment to get to know the family, to get to know the girls. I wasn't actually on duty, so it was really easy, just way for everybody to kind of break the ice and get comfortable with being around each other. My final week of this month was my first ever week as an au pair. Mostly week 4 for me was all about making my own routines with the girls. I haven't had any issues behavioral wise, you know, we've been getting on really great, but it's just something that I think is really important, is to build your own routines and schedules with them, and that's what I worked really hard on that. The old au pair left. It was very sad to see her go because I think we became good friends. I miss her every day because she was great fun and we had good chats, and she's an awesome person, so I miss her and the girls miss her. But it was also really cool to have my first ever week of an au pair. Completely different to what I was expecting, but also at the same time it's amazing. I've also been dealing with car stuff. Yes. Because somebody, being me, forgot that you need to bring an international driver's license. Yes, I will accept the shame. I'm not nervous about it too much, besides the fact that we drive on the opposite side of the roads and the cars are also the opposite way. So the driver's side is usually on the right, not the left. So yeah, besides all of that, I'm not nervous about driving. I just want to get it done so I can go and drive with the girls and take them to parks and do some really cool adventure stuff. What can I say about this month as a whole? It's been amazing. It's been incredible. It's only month 1 and I've experienced so much. I've gotten to know everyone so well and I just feel a part of the family, which is more than I could have hoped for. Everyone's been so welcoming and accommodating, and I feel so privileged and lucky to really have this opportunity with them. So basically that's been my whirlwind of a first month in the USA, and I've been loving every second of it, and I can't wait for the rest of the year. If you are interested in finding out what happens, I'm going to do another update video at the 3-month and then 6-month mark. So make sure to hit like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you do want to see more. I have heaps of videos. I've got my au pair training school videos, I've got my travel videos, I've got quite a few videos that I'm working on that will be coming out over the next few weeks. So thank you for being so patient with me while I was slacking off and working. If you have any questions about my month or anything that I've said, leave a comment down below and I will answer you as best I can. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!